Um, there are many stories, but they're the ones who actually you see that change is possible. I've spent a number of years in case management, providing social services, and that allowed me to really get to know people, families, learn about their struggles, and provide some kind of support or resources for them to really, get back on their feet and try to think more about their issues and their struggles and how to be involved in the community organizing, in trying to address those issues for the betterment of their families and themselves. The community organizing, that empowerment that creates, doesn't only inspire me, I think inspires everyone, and everyone think it's possible to hold those places of leadership, especially if they want to create this system, they want to change the system, to continue moving forward with dignity and respect. The way that we immigrate here into this country, we come in with a sense of we don't belong, we don't deserve, we don't deserve a life that everybody else has here. So there's so many barriers that a person has to take down in order for them to find their voice. And sometimes you just need someone to believe in you, somebody to believe in your skills and that you matter, that you can really make a change. And that kind of space we foster at CRC.
The majority of our parents are coming from South America. And so most of our meetings and conferences, they were in Spanish. However, we also understand that parents come from all over the world without an understanding of the Ossining School District regulations and how the New York State Education, the Department of Education works. And so sometimes we will have parents from Ghana, parents from all over the West Bank area. And so since some of us already became bilingual, we will serve as a bridge for them so they can also take advantage of what we were offering. Because in all these towns that I mentioned, we have the new immigrants coming and the desire to help and support the child, to become, to have some education. Many of the parents didn't have a complete high school education, and so it was important that the sacrifice that they have made would help their children to move farther than their own. We want everybody to feel great, and we want everybody to be part of the fabric of the country. Yeah, all the things that they happen, they should be for everyone.
So Community Voices Heard's mission is to basically build power within low-income communities of color across New York State. And we do that through our grassroots organizing, our leadership development, policy changes, and civic engagement. And basically it's just to give a voice to those who have been left out of a process. Some people are like, wow, I've been lied to for too long, thinking like I didn't know that I actually had a right to say something. Or too often, some folks would say, I didn't know I could go to a city council meeting. I didn't think I had the right to go. And so when that light bulb goes off saying, no, you have access to this, this is your right to do so, right? And we need to be showing up and showing out and yelling what we need, what we want to see changed. That disappointment starts to flip to hope, right? And starts to flip to, oh, I can actually do something, but I want to learn how to do it. So as an organizer, it's just amazing to see that, because you go from someone who didn't know that they had this power to actually building it with them to now seeing them exercise it. So it's exciting. And when they start to see some of those changes, right? So like when we were able to do our work in Ossining around rent stabilization, so many people thought we wouldn't be able to win that fight. And it was a couple of years worth of fighting. And so when members saw about 1,000 units now that were permanently affordable, that they're like, that was us, right? We did that. When people start to see those changes happen or those movements happen, they start to figure out like, oh, that I was a part of that. And that's what gives people hope. And now they want more, right? They're just hooked on it. They want more wins. And literally, like, I remember some county legislators saying to me that if CVH wasn't in Westchester, there'd be no one speaking up for the voices of low-income people of color. So, like, that was enough for, like, yeah, we got to keep doing what we're doing, right? And we see even more of the need, definitely post-COVID, higher, income and disparity, all of that. So there's even more of a need for our work.